Every day, she woke up before dawn to fetch water. She worked until nightfall. She would not go to bed until everyone had rested. But the princess didn't find it hard work. She was always working hard. One night, the princess was packing her things. She happened to find an exquisite violin. It reminded her of when she first learned to play, when her mother was still alive. So the princess began to play. A samurai was passing by. He heard the music and wondered, who could play such a beautiful instrument? When the princess found the samurai, she apologized. She said she'd clean up and leave, but the samurai wouldn't let her stop. He wanted to hear more. The princess's music touched the samurai's heart. She played like nothing he'd ever heard before. The princess was finally willing to talk about her life and what had happened before. The samurai didn't react to her words, but in the fall, his parents wanted a wife for her, but he refused because the samurai had fallen in love with the princess. He didn't want to marry anyone else but the princess. His parents were shocked when they heard they would not allow their son to marry a strange girl. The princess was outside the door at the moment. She knew she liked her. She was shocked and delighted, but when she thought of the flower pot, she felt inferior. How could she be worthy of a samurai if she was so ugly? So the princess decided to leave. She couldn't bring misfortune to her beloved samurai. But just as she was leaving, the samurai opened the door. He took one look and realized the princess was leaving without saying goodbye. The samurai rushed to stop her. If you're going, I'm going with you. No matter what happens, I'll be with you. The princess was touched. The samurai's father rushed up with his sword. He wanted to teach his son a lesson. He was going to kill the princess who had bewitched his son. The moment of truth. The flower pot on the princess's head suddenly glowed, and it began to crack. The princess's beautiful face was revealed. When the princess's mother was sick, she was worried about her daughter's future. She prayed to the bodhisattva every day. Finally, one day, the bodhisattva heard her plea and came to her dream. If you want your daughter to be safe, you have to cover her head with a flower pot. The mother woke up and did it immediately.